Hi folks, Richard Slifer coming to you from Boardman Nissan. Today we're going to take a look at the brand new 2019 Nissan Altima all-wheel drive Platinum Edition. I'm going to start at the front. Nissan has a comprehensive 360 safety shield that they've incorporated into this new vehicle. That consists of things like forward emergency braking with pedestrian detection, high beam headlight assist, and a host of other features that we're going to go over as I review the car with you. On the front of the vehicle, you're going to see what Nissan refers to as their V-Motion grille. Honeycomb insert has a good strong appearance to it. Also, the high beam LED projector lights and fog lights are going to light up the path for you at night and appear more like daylight. Okay, there's some other features that I'll go over in a minute, but let's go underneath the hood and take a look at this. At the heart of Nissan's engines is the dual overhead cam 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Extremely fuel efficient, rated at 38 miles per gallon on the highway. That's hard to beat in a sedan. The warranty on a Nissan is 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper, and then you've got 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. One of the reasons this is so fuel efficient is because Nissan has perfected pretty much the CVT transmission. It's a sealed unit. You don't have a dipstick to check it. The only dipstick that's here is for your oil. 105,000 miles to your first major tune-up on this engine. A couple safety features I want to point out. In addition to the side crumple zones, you have secondary hood latches and a crumple zone that goes across the front of the hood here. The purpose of that, should the vehicle become involved in a front-end collision, a few things are going to happen. Breakaway engine mounts allow the engine to drop completely to the ground. Your sides fenders will buckle out. The hood latches will secure the hood in place and it will TP up, thus providing the engine from going into the passengers, keeping everybody safer in the vehicle. Okay, we're going to move around to the side of the car and I'm going to touch on a few things over here. First off, the Platinum Edition has 19-inch wheels with aluminum alloy. That's going to give you a smooth ride. And remember, this is a premium vehicle here as well. Anti-lock disc brakes all the way around this car. And one of the other features, this is nice, this has got tire-specific pressure that shows on a monitor that I'm going to show you in a few minutes here with something called Easy Fill Tire Alert. What that does is if you have a low tire, you can go anywhere where there's air, leave the car running, start to put air in the tire, and when it reaches the recommended fill, your horn beeps. That's hard to beat. Moving up, I like to key on the mirrors here. Not only do you have the turn signals integrated into the mirrors, by the way, these are heated, they're also breakaway. So they'll break away back and forward, and that's going to help to reduce any damage from, you know, a slight tap on the mirrors. Another very important safety feature with Nissan, there's bars that are incorporated into the doors of the vehicle. They're called side intrusion beams. Most manufacturers will use a C-channel design that run horizontal in the doors. That's good. It meets manufacturers' requirements. However, Nissan takes it to another step. We'll use a solid round beam for strength and position those diagonally in the doors. That way, no matter how high or low a bumper is, it's going to hit the side intrusion beams, keeping everybody safer in the vehicle. To the door. Nissan for many years now has used the intelligent key, where you can keep the key in your pocket. You don't need to use the fob to unlock, lock, start, or stop the car. There's an access button on the door handle. Just push the exit button as long as you have your fob in your pocket, in your purse, and the door will open. You can also lock it that way. Another feature is you can never lock your keys in your car. Most of us have had that experience. It's eliminated with the intelligent key. Inside we have a very, very plush interior, highly styled, heated leather seats, heated leather wrapped steering wheel, and a host of other amenities that we're going to get into in a minute. Okay, now we're going to continue around to the back of the car. Again, you can see the aggressive styling that Nissan has incorporated into the vehicle. I do want to touch on a couple things. The bumpers. It's a special material that's used that, again, exceeds government regulations. The front and rear bumper on this vehicle can take an impact of up to 5 miles an hour with little or no damage. Government says 2.5, so we've doubled that with Nissan. Again, reducing the cost of ownership of the vehicle. LED brake lights. LED brake lights do a couple things. They last longer, saving you money, plus they come on just a split second earlier to alert the driver behind you that you are braking, again, keeping you safer. I'm going to go inside the trunk. The Altima has a surprisingly large trunk. The back seats can even fold down if you need additional space. Notice how the deck lid goes all the way up. When you get into the car, you're not going to have to worry about cracking the back of your head. We've all done that on occasion. Another thing that a lot of my customers like is how deep this is cut. It doesn't give you a difficult lip to move things in and out. And finally, and this is important, underneath this vehicle we still do have a spare tire. It's a space saver tire. It's not a fix-a-flat. You don't have to use a pump. All right, folks, welcome to the inside of the 2019 Altima Platinum all-wheel drive version. It's a cold December day, so I finally have Andrew in the car, and now I'm going to start it and get a little heat in here. Remember how I had mentioned the intelligent key before? The intelligent key will not only allow you to get in and out of the car and start it without using the fob, but it also has a remote start feature on it, which is real nice on days like today, believe me. To start the vehicle, you just simply put your foot on the brake and touch the start button. How can it get more convenient than that? You don't have to mess around with a key. I'm going to go to the steering wheel. Now, before I touch on that, of course, when you're into a platinum version like this, you're going to have the amenities like the moonroof, the heated leather seats, and your heated leather wrapped steering wheel. Nissan's done a nice job on this. If you'll notice the trim that's around, again, nice complementary trim to the steering wheel. I had talked to you about Nissan's 360 safety shield technologies. Part of that is what they call their Pro Pilot. There's a blue insignia on this button here that will activate your lane keep and cruise control. It's like an automatic cruise control system. So not only will it alert you if the vehicle is going out of the lane, it's designed to stay with the flow of traffic, speeding up and slowing down without you having to hit your brake or use your controls here, and it will help keep you centered in your lane. I've done this. I've driven the car. If you're going around a bend, as long as everything can be seen, you know, you're not in traffic or anything where you should be using the manual mode anyway, it's going to take those bends in the road and actually keep you centered. And that's going to help fight fatigue, eliminate stress on long drives. It does a good job. Of course, you're going to have automatic headlights. These are a little bit different. Not only do they turn on at dusk and off at dawn, but on a day like today, although it's freezing cold, if it should start to rain, it's not dark enough for your lights to come on. So should the wipers make 4 passes, your lights automatically come on, keeps you legal. All right, in addition to the high quality Bose sound system that we have here, I'm going to focus on the 8-inch touchscreen color information system that you have here. This is a snap to use. It's not difficult. There's not a million different ways to do it. One of the nice things here is you do have a choice. There's a Nissan Connect navigation system that's built into the system. Now, if you're much techier than I am, then you may have a navigation system on either an Apple phone, or maybe you have an Android phone, where you can actually project using Apple CarPlay and Android Auto from your phone up to the screen. A lot of people are using Waze. They find that the most useful, and you have the ability to switch from the built-in system over to that. It'll bring your apps up on the phone for you. But here, as you can see, you can access your phone, your radio stations, and your settings with just a touch of the button. So easy access, not overcomplicated to use. Okay, and finally, what I'd like to touch on is a little bit about Boardman Nissan and why buy here. With our management team and our service team, there's over 50 years of experience in both. We've got 2 master mechanics certified through Nissan, more than able to take care of your Nissan product. Boardman Nissan also, free of charge, will provide you with a 30-day pit stop, is what we like to call it. After an initial break-in period, we'll check over the vehicle, make sure that everything's behaving itself, treating you right, answer any questions you may have, top off fluids, and check air pressure. We also have 2 years of free oil changes, 3 a year, when you buy any new car from us. With over 30 different lenders and a new chance financing program, there's no reason that you shouldn't get your next Nissan product from Boardman Nissan. Signing off.